Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here. It's still after the game, right? It was a good game, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was ready not to watch it. I'm gonna get into that later, though. All the streaming shit. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the music on in the back since it's early. Got my OJ. Yeah, see this Dogecoin? Elon Musk gotta talk to the government about Twitter, even though they kind of forced him to buy it. That's strange. Let's see what's going on though. I'm gonna just check my Twitter notifications real quick. But y'all seen, I told y'all, I think I was looking at Dogecoin on Saturday night, and I was in there real quick. I got into play on a lower time frame, and I basically told you I was a trap right before I signed off. And just like based off the technicals, I had none of this news here. None of the news about Elon having to testify. So I already had made my decision based on just like the technical analysis on Saturday night. I told y'all about that too. But I mean, do your own research too, of course. But I'll show you how to do it. Let's see. So we're gonna check on the notifications real quick. See what's going on. So I get notifications of whale alerts in the crypto space. You can see when money gets transferred to an exchange. And look at how wild those numbers are. $202 million, and that's US. So yeah, this is gonna be money that someone has, or an entity has, and a cold wallet. They encrypt it, so you really won't know who it's coming from. And that's the whole point of it. It's the new wave. I have one. A couple of my friends got them. I would definitely advise you to look into them. But yeah, somebody had $10 million in Solana in their cold wallet, and they transferred that to Binance. A lot of people, when that happens, they say it's a time to sell, or someone is selling. I never like to make a determination just based off one piece of news, because I mean, just based off me, I know when I make a transfer from a wallet to exchange, it's not always necessarily to exchange for dollars. Not all the time. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's just to catch a play. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what someone's actually going to be doing. They can see it play on a lower time frame and be taking advantage of that. Um, you never know. What else we got? We got the Wolf of Wall Street. So yeah, something else you would like to follow, I would advise, is how these guys move their money. People on not Wall Street, the people in DC, how they move their money. Stock market news pretty much gives you a readout of what's going to be happening for the week. Nice condensed version. So you can see what's going on. You can see where the volatility may lie this week. And it might not just be like with these companies, but these sectors as well. You would want to take a look at companies that do similar things, maybe in similar markets. It'll give you the earnings, people that are earning this week. These are not everyone, but I'll give you a few names, the notable. And then it'll also tell you, hold on, give me a second. It'll tell you like if there's anything happening, anybody talking that you should be like aware of. Right here, it lets you know today SeaWorld will formally change its corporate name to United Parks and Resorts Incorporated. The stock symbol will change to Parks, PRKS. SeaWorld Entertainment. You see how they, like, to our kids' generation, SeaWorld will no longer exist. Well, they will exist, but only as a memory. But those same people that did all the things that we disliked and got them up out of here, they have now changed their corporate name to something else, and now they will go on forever and just pretty much flip their real estate into parks and resorts. Whatever. But here we go. Microsoft is also expected to hold a business update covering the future of Xbox. That will be interesting. With all of the VR, the headset game. I'll be very curious to see how they are going to shift like the platform of gaming, or like the conventional form of gaming like that we've known since shit. Like, I'm a 90s baby, so my first console was the Sega Genesis. Right? I believe there was shit before that. I just can't think of it this morning. I got morning brain fog a little bit. But yeah, there was definitely shit before that. I believe Pong was the first game or whatever, like video game. like on TV or whatever. Like verse, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll get back to it. But yeah, it'll go through the whole week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, blah. And here you go. They give you a nice little earnings calendar for the week. So you can also see what's going on. What I like here too is that they'll tell you what's going on, like if it's before close or after close. That's also crucial because people will be making moves based on if the earnings call was before opens at 9:30 and the earnings was shit. Hey, you know what to do. I mean, do your research. That's what you should do. You should do your research. But yeah, if they have the call before and they beaten everything, but you probably would already saw that on technicals, because if it's a good company, the technicals already gonna tell you that. You really don't even have to look at financials. I mean, technicals can lie sometimes, but a lot of these companies, like if you can see, like if you know, most people know John Deere. If you don't, they make like lawnmowers and lawn equipment type shit. They've been around for a while, a long time. It looks like their stock is, what's that, $5.19? I don't know. I don't really look at that stock. I thought it was more expensive than that last time I checked. But if you look at their stock, they've been around for a while. To me, if it's at $5.19 and knowing that they have been around for a while, that don't look too good to me. Like, I would expect a company that's been around for that long to be doing crazy numbers. Like, I would expect their stock to be a lot higher, but I guess there may not be too much more growth they could do unless they get into like international markets. If they only, I don't know too much about the business, to be honest, so I won't speculate too much. Alright, so yeah, stock market news. Yeah, they definitely give you a beat. Yo, y'all seen this? DoorDash, all the ad stock. Yo, what the fuck was that, bro? Like, it was like a fucking Squid Games riddle type shit. Like, I ain't even know what was going on. But when I seen it, you can kind of tell something was happening. But I didn't know about it before. You kind of had to know about it before to be in tune, to know what to look for, I guess. But there was like a shitload of things that you could have won if you figured out the promo code. Shout out to whoever did. But yo, we'll get into all the Super Bowl shit tonight. We get into that tonight. Right now, we'll just do a little pre-market scan of some shit. Let's see. It looked like Doge moving up. I think it was down like 2.10% when I first opened this up. I like Link though. Link was at like, I think I had Link. I put Link on my list like, yeah, like right here. I would say right around here. And this is on the 12-hour. So like when I was saying earlier about time frames, I basically like to move on higher time frames, like for like my real moves, because those are the most consistent trends. Like they pretty much hold up sturdier than the ones on lower time frames. Because like what it is like it's just like almost common sense. Like so, hold on, let me just do something real quick with my chart. So what it is with these candles is like on the higher time frames, like the body of the candles hold way more weight than they do on the lower time frames. So like this little bump right here on the 15 will easily be eaten. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that'll get wiped out. But here, it's a lot more stable because this is that volume right there. You know, it's 15.27 million. You know, on a lower time frame, let's go to the 15. If you go down to the 15, so like you want to see a similar candle, and that is only 134K, like for comparison for that ratio. So technically somebody that is somebody that put bread in, no matter, so like somebody that, so let's go back to the 12. So let's say somebody made a move in so that 15-minute chart was just like between, I guarantee it was just like the weekend. Let's go back. Like so it started here. So from Sunday 12:30. So if you go back up to the 12, this move was on January 31st. So somebody was in over here, right? When they come in today, depending on how they feel, no matter, you don't know how they feeling. They may have woke up and heard some real bad news. And they like, fuck it. I need that bread. You know, like I need that bread. So they're just gonna come and take it. And it don't really matter what's going on up here. You know? Like this trend is still consistent. But what it can do is wipe out any a trend starting on this price that's consolidating right here. See, you see how this price is just consolidating, it's just in this zone. And somebody that was playing on the 12 comes in over here. Not even just comes in, like they woke up this morning, they need the bread. Something happened. You know, they woke up and they need the bread. So like it won't necessarily stop the uptrend here. Like the whole uptrend that had started from that we saw in the high time frame, it won't stop this whole thing. But it sure as hell will stop this momentum that's brewing right here. It will stop that. So let's go back up to Doge because I do want to look at Doge. It's like a pet of mine, I ain't gonna lie. Elon, use my stream as testimony. When you go up there, let them know I don't give a fuck about what you say about Doge, man. I don't care, man. I like the crypto. I like all of them. Look at my list federal government. We like, we're gonna get into stocks real quick too. I'm gonna take like 10 minutes to get into actual stocks, because I want to actually do, I'll probably take more than 10 minutes, but I just want to look at those real quick. But yeah, we want to get in the game. We want to be in the game, bro. We want to be in the game, bro. Alright, so look at this. I feel like this is an entry right here. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna look at the higher time frame. Let's go to hour Weezy. Alright, let's go to the 12 hour now. Alright, so on the 12 hour, what we got is it's still on the uptrend on the 12, but it is consolidating. But it's consolidating from, bam, you see that? Zoop. Right? But I mean, this is also a possibility. But I feel like it still could come up to like right here. I like to see, is this that line that I drew on Saturday? I don't know, I gotta run the tape out. If this is that line that I drew on Saturday. Remember I was like, this is where I want to get in? Bro. I said that on Saturday, I'm pretty sure. But as you can see, it is going down. All the signals are saying it's going down. Do I have any confirmations to enter right now? Let's see. Alright, so we got a new low right here on the 5. That was back. That was January 31st. Remember we saw Solana when Solana made that up move. It was January 31st. Let's see. $42. It dropped to 40. Bounced off the support. Came up to 51. So right here, it tried to come up to back up to an uptrend, and technically it is still rising momentum on the RSI since right here. It did not stop. Right, so it's 2 minutes left before we get another candle, right? So, in all seriousness, what it probably will do is drop. It's gonna dip for sure. It's gonna come down. The thing is, how far though? And for how long? So it's gonna come down, right? But it's also gonna go back up. You feel me? So it's not gonna go down and die. So the two scenarios I got right now is 2 drop points. So if it drops below here, so this will be my first, I'm gonna give you 3. So this will be my first, right here. This will be my first. So like a little dip here and then come back up. This will be my second. So, like a little bit of a come down on this one stop, but then this one, the same candle might just come up and start to engulf here. I don't know when Elon is testifying, but shit, depending on what he say, when he say it, it could send Dogecoin on an unstoppable run, no cap, right? And it's not, I'm not saying that he influences this shit, but hey, why we just had fucking commercials in the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are easily influenced by words, unfortunately, but it happens. So, alright, we're about to see what's gonna happen with this one. So you see the RSI is already dropping. The thing is that I really don't see it dropping lower than this level. But yeah, my third entry would be if it dropped to here. But if it dropped here, it might as well drop here. You know what I'm saying? If it drops here, it might as well drop to down here. And if it drops down here, then yeah, that entry is gonna be way lower. It'll be around here. It'll be around here. I was gonna say around sixes. It will be around here. But what I will look for right now, I'm gonna go down to, let's go down to the 6 hour to see what's reading on the 6. It'll give you a little bit better reading of what's going on real time with the momentum, because it is still a higher time frame. You see when I see higher volume as well. So like, you're gonna see this one did 811 million on here. Let's see on the 12 hour. So Dogecoin probably doing a billy, yeah, with volume. So a billy sell-off that's a lot, right? But we had the 1.8 billion on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I don't believe that it will go down too much lower. 152, 129, 194. Yeah, I don't believe that it will. I mean, I could be wrong, but I love the way it's on this line right here. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna stick with this right here and come back up. Come back up to at least right here, 820, and then I would love to see what happens right here. If it closes above here within the next 12, so by 7 p.m., if we got to close up here, that's a good look. If we still got a run down, it's not such a good look. But yeah, we want to see it close. The next close we want to see is it close above here. And if it does go down, we would like to see it close above these candles, or else it's probably coming down here. So let me go back, because I definitely want to enter if I can, and I just want confirmation on a lower time frame that the trend is consistent. So I don't think I had this SMA, the blue one. I don't think I had this SMA on the Saturday. Like, I use the same SMA indicator. It just gives me a few SMAs, but that is the 600. I don't see too many people use the 600. I like to use it as like a barrier. It's like an end all be all type shit. If I see it coming down to the 6, I'm like, yo, that's not cool. Pretty much. The 600. But what I also like it for is like moving average crossover. So this is the 200. We went over that on Saturday. So when the lower crosses over the higher, that's always good news. So we see that happening on, this is the 1 hour. So that is going to add some more confirmation to what I am buying right here. So I'm going to enter on the hour, on the fact that the hour is doing that. And then let's check more confirmation. Let's see, 25, 29, and then we went as low as 25 here, 20, 25, 6. Alright, so this is 25.9, right? And this is 25.6. Right? But it's not all bad. And the reason being is because it's lower. So like if it was a higher candle and it had low RSI, I'd be a little cautious. But since it's a lower candle, I'm not as cautious. And if you see it, like you can see like how skinny it is. So I feel like what's gonna happen is gonna play off of this. I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see, but I feel like it's gonna play off of that. But you can see, I don't know, a lot of people probably waking up and hearing that news and they selling. But we got a whole hour for people to figure it out. So let's go down to the 15. So the 15, you got lower lows. But what we have starting to happen is off those lows, the highs are bouncing up and catching. So this one will be crucial right here. This is a crucial structure that's about to form. So we're gonna see it's right around my line. We're gonna see if my line is valid or not. But we could always come back to this. I mean, you already see it going up. So let's see, it is 7:07. I'm gonna probably hop over here by like 7:30-ish. So by 7:30 I'll come back. But what I want to do check is Disney. I keep typing the dollar sign, right? So I don't think we touched on Disney, but on my Twitter, I hope I bookmarked this tweet. Yeah, I did. I definitely bookmarked it. So, Disney about to float. Don't believe that, man. And this is on November 8th. So, on December 8th, I said Disney is about to float. I believe that is off of something that Kramer has said himself on the Squawk on the Street or the Squawk Box, whatever they call it. And this man said he was talking shit about Disney pretty much. I don't know why. I don't know what propels the insanity sometimes, or what makes them say these things. But on the 8th, was, and right here, 84.26. And I just said Disney about to float. It's about to float. That bit about to go up, man. And like when I said that, like I didn't have any insider information. I ain't nobody. Bob Iger not talking to me. All he want me to do is sign up for Disney Plus, man. But what I did do, I did check the technicals, and I have been checking the technicals on here before he even said that. That's why I was like, when he said that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's bizarre. And like at that time, it was going down. It had been going down all summer, right up until that point. But what you can see as it's going down is catching some upward momentum. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, the price is overall dropping, but you can see that the momentum is there. Momentum is there. Momentum is there. Momentum is there. Alright. So like when you see the momentum is there, what you want to check now is like, is it increasing? 2, 1. No, it didn't increase, so we probably gonna go down. So but that's a 1 right there. And now we got a 0.5. Alright, so we probably gonna continue down. But now right here, where we got a 3. Oh, we got a 3 right here. So 2. Alright. So once it gets to here, right? You know it's still gonna go down. That motherfucker's still gonna go down. But somewhere down here, you gonna wanna get in. You don't wanna be outside. You don't wanna be on the outside. Right? So even before Kramer even made his announcement, whatever he said, and it was on that same day. It was on November 8th. He said this on November 8th, right? And I don't know if that was pre-market. It had to be pre-market. What time was that? Let me pull that tweet back up. What time was that? It was 9:15, so yeah, it was pre-market. So he said that pre-market. And look at the candles though. Look how scary the candles do look. I ain't gonna lie, look how scary they look. Look how scary they look. So you come up from here, right? But like, look at this gap. And then it comes up and then it drops right here, but it don't go lower. So like if you came here on Monday, yeah, you got a huge engulfing. Bam. And remember I said Monday kind of is a gauge for what's going to happen. It sure as hell is, because look, what it does on Monday, it does go down, but what it tells you is it's not coming quite down to this level. And then Tuesday kind of confirms that. It stays right here and kind of is telling you that there's some support right here, right? Minimal resistance. There's more support than resistance, right? And then on this candle, what we get is it engulfs this one, right? But who cares? This one never got engulfed. The body did. That's how you got it. The body definitely got engulfed. But this is higher than this, right? price went higher here than it went here. So this the one that engulfed the high. That's why it's not fully engulfed. It didn't engulf this high here. So this does engulf this full thing. But the trend is bigger than this candle. Right? What else you can do for confirmations? Well, this is technically a low, right? On your RSI, this is the highest low you're going to have. So when you get here, and then you get here, oh, you know something stupid about to happen. If you get one of these, if you climb in the RSI and you get one of these, look, bam, bonsai. Like you getting a low, and then you getting a fake out here. You're getting it's not a fake out, but it's like, this is a small ass candle compared to the trend that's going on. Like this trend started down here. And the only two candles, like if you add up all this volume, and then what we got here, 26.14, that's a little over, it's about 30 mil. Like these two right here is 22. Just these two. Sometimes it's just a mathematic game. But like, bam, here. So that is just the incremental, like just shitting on that nigga from that day. Udo got 83 tonight. Like he's literally, the next day, he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? He talks shit and literally the next day he's wrong. The following week, he's wrong. Then he finally gets it right. But guess what? We still floated above where this nigga had talk shit and is holding above. Or still to this day. Right? So right now, I feel like with Disney, you can see it is down. That was the Friday, Wednesday candle. No Wednesdays, no, it was Thursday and Friday. Oh wait, Thursday and Friday's up here. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, but anyway, yeah, Kramer don't really be knowing what he's talking about. He really don't be knowing. So one that I do want to talk about is Verizon. We'll get in a lot more into it later, but y'all seen that Beyonce commercial? Did I break it? Oh man. Now, Verizon. Hey. Now Verizon. Remember what I just sold y'all on Disney, right? And these are all like legacy type companies. If you like, these companies been around their whole lives. Now Verizon pre-market is up 6 cents. It seems, right? There's supposed to be some data coming on at some data coming in at 8:30. Some financial data. Not for Verizon, for the overall economy. I don't really pay attention to it, but I like to see what the action happens. The action that happens off of it. But I like Verizon to hold above this level. And then I think we're gonna go to the moon and Beyonce. You feel me? Do your own research though. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty positive. So I do have Verizon on my watch list. Um, I do have them on the watch list. Yeah, you see how right there on the weekly? Yeah, I like that. I like that. So yeah, I like Verizon to come back and start a mean uptrend. Um, at least to get back up to like this level here. Get back up to the 50 $50, 40, like look, high 40, low 50. And if it get here, then it could probably do pretty well for the rest of the year. Um, let's look at the monthly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This is a good stock for the year. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Most definitely. Ain't no cap in that rap. Um, so ladies and gentlemen, it does look like the Doge did go down, but I'm not really too concerned about that right now. I didn't go all in, not yet. But Verizon though, did I break it? Like I'm gonna get way more into the Super Bowl shit later. This is just like I'm gonna do like a point 0.5 episode in the morning just so like you can see um some of what I'll be seeing before I go into the market. Um, but yeah, these I really like Verizon. That's a pick that I'm gonna put on the board. And let's go back to Doge because let's go back to Doge. Well, we entered on the hour, right? So let's check the 12 first. So it's pushing down off the 12. Um, Now it's pushing up. See, like I look at it and then they want to come up, man. um, let's see. Let's go to the hour. See, it's still holding steady on that. It's still standing on business. Like what it has to do, it has to come down and to go up all the time, no matter what. So that includes even right here on these little baby ass candles. Um, but yeah, there's several things I like about this candle here. Um, it's upward momentum technically. It has a high RSI. I remember when I was saying like how the low engulfs on the RSI. I mean, it didn't actually engulf like this 29. It came close, but what this is going to do right now though is like it's going to make the uptrend more secure if this is able to stay above the 25 that happened here. So like if this is able to stay above the 25 and close above this candle, then we know we kind of have an uptrend. And then the next thing we want to do is probably at look at these two levels right here. So that's like the 8 cent exactly, and then like the 150. I would say I like I like those. I like zeros and fives. All right, but yeah, I definitely want to get on here and show y'all some of the market moves, pre-market. Um, Let me show you a move that I'm in right now. CVS. It's moving crazy. It's moving real aki right now. Um, so that's regular trading hours. Sometimes I like to put on the extended trading hours just to see like what the hedges are doing. Cause ain't nobody else buying pre-market, bro. Come on, dog. Um, so and the thing about these fucking candles here is like you always gotta see did it close here or did it close here when it don't be having no wick. Like these is fucking pro tips right here, cause these will fuck you up when they look like this. But no fucking wick. All body, no wick. All body, no wick. Um, but yeah, I like this candle right here. If it could ink off this, ooh wee, ooh wee. Let's look at the daily on CVS. See, look at that daily, man. Look at that daily, man. Look where it closed on Friday, bro. Like I would love for it to close above here. If it would have closed above here on Friday, I would have knew, bam. But closing here just means today we're gonna see some sell off. It's gonna be like some. It's probably gonna be like a little consolidation zone. No lie. But I think I'm just trying to see how much potential I think this move got. Um, let's go to weekly. The weekly is gonna tell us a better story for sure. Um, yeah, yeah. The weekly definitely points to it going up. Um, I drew this uptrend arrow. I mean, this uptrend line a while ago, and it closed above it on Friday. So that's a good sign. It closed above it. So what we want to see this week is it close above the 200. Yeah, we want to see it close above the 200 this week. Let's see, it closed. This one closed 76.32. Yeah, I like that it closed on this one. I like that it closed on this candle too. I like that. Let's see. And then I'm in a few of these index funds. This one here is the EFA. Look it up. I ain't gonna get too much into it. I'll tell you about it later. Alright, it looks like Doge punching up right now. Alright, I'm gonna look at Doge. I'm gonna look at the lower time frame on this for the extended trading hour. And then I'm gonna go back to Doge and then I'm gonna get up out of here. We could talk about the rest later. Alright, yeah, I like the way this one cooking. Let's see, new low. Let's see what this was. New low down here, 32. Like I said, the volume is 1. This is 5:30. Um, See, niggas don't want to drop too many hints right here. Like if like the Hedgies, if they would have bought this motherfucker right now, it would make that shit go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like look at this. Like, cause what you gotta see is like if any selling went on right now, it will drop the price too crazy. Any selling pre-market. Like look, that one, it look, the volume is, that takes a volume. Oh, yeah, I don't have the fucking, I'm pretty sure that's volume. But it just got one, like this shit just in fucking air. Just like it got one by, one by. Alright, and then let's go back up to Doge. Alright, Doge had ticked up for a second. Well, we was on an hour or we was on a 15? I think we was on an hour, right? Alright, alright, so let's go back to the 15 and see what was going on down there. I see what we like on the 15 is we like this happening. And I mean, basically, what we really like to see is it stay above that line that I drew on Saturday. Um, if it stays above that line, see, like, I won't buy right now just because preserving for when the stock market opens. But it's a good entry point. It's a good entry point. Like, what may happen, because it looks like some consolidating may start to happen. Um, what could happen if it doesn't stay on this is what could happen is it could come down to like right here, but that's all you want to see, and then it may come back up. Um, but let's see if you go down to the minute, it'll give you a better idea. See, look on the minute. See on the minute, like there's a trend starting like on the other time frames. Like the minute is literally like real time people coming into the market. Like it's telling you minute by minute, like 6:30. These are candles minute by minute. So it's literally like real time people coming in or out. Like you can see the this is the 200. It is going down, but it's catching it. It's starting to catch it. It's not like it's not getting. It didn't get rejected over here. It didn't get rejected over here, and then we got the climate RSI as well. So yeah, we gonna be solid on that. On that note, I think we're gonna get up out of here. Um, there's a few things that definitely gonna talk about tonight when I hop on here. You could probably catch me on here around 10, um, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, so yeah, we gonna get up out of here. Happy Monday. See ya. Stay up.